I'm Dennis. I developed a weight loss program because I got tired of trying to lose weight with the information that the weight loss industry was giving us. Their answer to everything was eat less. How do you do that? Well, we're going to count your calories. We're going to give you points. We're going to give you drugs that you got to pay for. We're, we're going to give you um, injections. We're going to starve you. We're going to destroy your health with these weight loss drugs. This doesn't even sound like a good plan. So I was 300 pounds and I needed to lose weight. So I looked at all this stuff. I looked at, the counting calories, and I tried mail order foods, and they gave you enough that a 4-year-old could live on. Nothing actually worked. Some things worked a little bit, but you're always walking around hungry. And if you're hungry, how are you supposed to lose weight? So that doesn't work. And you're paying a ton of money for it. Everything comes down to money. So I decided to figure out how to lose weight without going through all these so-called experts. Now you can see over there, you can see I have a patent on another product. I developed a fix for that problem, and I was awarded a patent. Patents aren't easy to get. For every 100 ideas, only one gets a patent. So they're not easy to get. So my background is figuring out how to solve problems. I solved that problem with my patent, and I solved the problem with losing weight. I discovered a technique that suppresses and changes your eating habits with no drugs. This technique gives you the satisfaction that your stomach is feeling full, so you don't want to eat much. You eat about half of what you normally eat. That's awesome. I lost 115 pounds on this, and I never felt hungry. So the whole thing is, if you actually want to lose weight and you exhausted all other ways of losing with all the other side effects, not the side effects, but you got tired of trying to figure out how to lose weight with counting calories and pills, and who can afford the pills? Who can afford the injections? And then I come to find out that these manufacturers of these drugs are being sued. Last count, 4,600 in the year 2026 lawsuits in counting. Side effects, horrible. Some are life-threatening. Some are life-altering. And you got to pay for this every month. Does this make any sense to anybody? So when you find somebody who actually figured out how to get around all this stuff, my technique allows you to eat whatever you want. The trick is you just don't eat a whole lot of it. If you don't eat a whole lot of it, you're not going to gain any weight. And so I was never hungry. And when I discovered this, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was heavy. I got a big bath towel. Come out of the shower, I could never tuck it. Never, ever tuck it. I used to have to hold it with my finger, my thumb. And as I was learning what I was doing right, because every time I came out of the shower, I was able to get a little bit more towel. One day I actually tucked it in without holding it with my finger and my thumb. And I went, what the hell? I'm losing weight here. I lost 115 pounds. I can take that towel and now I can tuck it in with not a problem. To be honest with you again, I lost too much weight. That 115 pounds I did lose. I'm 5'11". I got down to 185 pounds. That was really, really skinny. I didn't even look good. I didn't even look healthy. I was all, caved in here. And my wife says, you just lost too much weight. And I agreed. I've had to put weight on. I put weight on. So when I put weight on, I actually felt better. So now I'm at a weight that I'm very comfortable with. And we all know how easy it is to put weight on. I mean, it's kind of simple. But the point is, this program was so easy that I actually lost too much weight and I was never hungry. If you're not hungry, you're not stuffing your face, or in this case, your stomach. So the problem with the drugs are they lose weight. No guarantee. There's no problem with that. They will lose your weight. Unfortunately, the weight they're losing, a lot of it's muscle tone. They just had some awards for some Hollywood crap. They just showed some stars, if you want to call them. I don't, but so-called stars. They look skinny as hell because they're around these weight loss drugs. They look like they're anorexic. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I was on the pill, the weight loss pill. And what it was, it's metformin. That's basically what it is. Metformin is a pill that type 2 diabetes people use, and it kind of regulates your sugar. Same thing. This pill is the same thing. They just changed the name on it. It's the same damn thing. I was on that pill. Within a year, kid you not, within a year, I was losing my balance. My wife had to walk alongside of me because I was, drifting. I didn't have any strength in my legs. I was shuffling my feet. And I thought, and I actually missed my granddaughter's horse performance. She was doing some horsing with her horses. I actually missed it. It's the only thing I ever missed since I've been here. And I wasn't well enough to walk far enough to get to watch the show. I told my wife, if I didn't get off this crap, within a year, I would be in a wheelchair. Totally believe that. Totally believe that. I got a neighbor of mine whose daughter is on the metformin. So it's a weight loss pill. Same thing. She's lost weight. She has noticed that she's lost a lot of muscle tone, as I did. And she knows there's a problem because she's losing her muscle tone. You're losing your strength. And she knows there's a huge problem. She has to make a decision. Do I continue taking this pill and continue having muscle tone loss? Or do I want to keep on losing weight until whatever? But the problem is when you lose your weight, the pill doesn't teach you how to keep the weight off. It just loses the weight for you. So how long can you stay on this pill or injection? The same thing. How long can you stay on this pill before you're no longer mobile? So this is not even an option, people. The side effects, I have learned the side effects. Some is blindness. I mean, don't take my word for it. Google side effects of the GLP-1s. They're severe. They even got videos out from doctors telling you, this is not the cool thing to do. If you're being sued by everybody and your brother, there's a huge problem. So forget about the pills. We don't want that crap anymore. You can't afford it. You got to pay for the crap every month. You're paying somebody every month to destroy your health. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. So my program allows you to eat whatever you want. And you can eat until you're full. The trick is you're full much easier and much earlier so you don't put that much food in. I'll give you another example. Love pizza. Who doesn't? I used to eat 4 or 5, sometimes 6 slices of pizza. That was my normal eat of a pizza. After I discovered how to suppress my appetite, 2 slices, I'm full. I'm eating less than half what I normally eat, and I'm not missing it. I'm hungry. You're not in the kitchen eating. You're not hungry. You're just not hungry. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, we're not destroying your body. This has no side effects, none at all. And the only side effects you're going to have, you're going to lose weight. Guarantee you will lose weight. You're going to have to go and buy new clothes. I love golf. I have a lot of golf shirts. This shirt, one of my favorites. It's kind of big on me. I hate to get rid of it. But that's the only side effect, that you are going to lose weight. And when you do lose the weight, you got to go out and get new clothes. But it feels good. It feels good when you go in front of your friends and they say, God, what happened to you? You look great. I lost all my weight. It feels nice that people actually look at you without going, there's that fat slob. It just feels nice that you're not being teased by your so-called friends and family, hey, you better start losing some weight. Yeah, it's easy to say lose weight. It's hard to lose weight until now. So I am proud to have this program out there. I get asked hundreds of times, all the time. What in my program is $79. That's all it is, $79. I get people asking me constantly, what am I getting for $79? I go, well, that's easy. You're not getting drugs. You're not getting side effects. You're learning how to lose weight. And when you do gain weight, and we all gain weight, you know how to get rid of it. It isn't that you got to go back on the pill. You got to go back to your doctors, and insurance companies don't even cover this crap anymore. That's another subject we've got to get into. With this technique, you learn very quickly. There's only one step. There's only one thing you have to do. Only one thing. It's very simple. Now we're tricking your brain with this one thing to tell your stomach we're full. Now it takes about 15, 20 minutes for your brain to get the signal that you're full. So you have to do this before you actually start eating. And that's why you heard all your life, eat slow, so your brain can actually feel that you're full. But you need to do something that's going to let you eat and gain and lose weight. And this is the plan, people. This is the plan. I saw the problem. I found the solution to the problem. I'm not young anymore. I'm not happy about it. I'm 72. I'm not young anymore. Getting old. I feel great. I feel fantastic. I lost all my weight. I feel awesome. But I'm not going to be around forever. And I feel that I would like to share this with people, because when I'm gone, this will probably be gone. So it's my contribution to people. It's like my patent. It's my contribution to a fix of a problem that was around. And I'm going to tell you what my problem is. The problem, my daughter had a cat that was very arthritic, and it couldn't even jump up on the couch anymore. And it loved to lay in the back of the couch. So I went online to try to find some kind of stair system for cats or dogs to get up on the couch. And there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing there. So I went in the garage, and since I like to find out how to fix things, I designed a step that would go up to the couch. Now, they had steps, sure. But the problem with the steps are 7 inches tall. If you're an injured dog or injured cat or arthritic, a 7-inch step like the steps in your house, that's hard to maneuver. So I made steps for cats or dogs that were 3 inches. Now, I had no idea that this didn't exist. It didn't exist online. It didn't. Amazon didn't have it, so I figured they don't have it. Nobody got it. So I made one up, and real long story short, I produced it, and I made one for beds, so these injured dogs and injured cats can walk, not climb, just walk up 3-inch steps. That was my idea. I got a patent for it. So saw the problem, and I solved the problem. With the weight loss, saw the problem, I got the fix to fix the problem. Now, the problem is you got to get the word out. So that's where we're at right now. We're trying to get the word out that this thing exists. A lot of people need to lose weight. I'm going to give you an example. I have a lot of examples. I think it was reported on Fox News last week that the weight loss industry last 3 months, reported 1.5 million people ordered the GLP-1 drugs. Wow. 1.5 million people just in the last quarter. And that was one company. I don't know. I don't even know what company it was, Pfizer or whatever. It's a lot of people. That goes to show you there's a lot of need out there, and people don't realize there's an alternative, people. There's an alternative. You don't need to go down that lane where drugs and deal with the side effects and deal with the cost. There's other avenues, and I have an avenue. So listen, I don't want to keep on gabbing here. If you're interested in this thing, I do have a website. Go on the website. It's $79, and you can purchase the program. It's very simple. It comes in a booklet form. See it? And it's got all the information, what you need to do. And it's plain and simple. It's easy, it's fast, it's cheap. Best of all, it works. It works. Look at my I haven't been able to do my top button of my shirt in so long. I mean, I feel great being this thin. Now, I got down to 185, but maxed out to 200. That's where I think 200 is good for me, for my height. And that's another good thing. I'm maintaining it. It's simple to maintain, absolutely simple. Because after a while, and I noticed this, after a while, since you were eating less, your stomach doesn't actually expand as much as it used to. Because I'm not even applying the technique anymore. And I'm eating less because my stomach doesn't require that much to fill it up. So I think we trained our brain and telling our stomach is full, and I think we trained our stomachs not to expand as much. What happens is when you fill your stomach up, it expands. And when it expands, it sends a signal to the brain thinking, okay, shut down. And that's how the whole process works. But it takes about 20 minutes for that to happen from your stomach up to the brain. It takes like 20 minutes. So that's why I say you got to eat slower. So the whole point is get into this program. Like I said, I don't even use the technique anymore. I don't need to. My stomach doesn't expand that much anymore. So I'm not that hungry all the time. It's amazing how little I eat. I still eat. I eat all my favorite foods. Do I overeat sometimes? I don't overeat at all anymore, but sometimes I eat things that probably aren't good for me, but who the hell cares, right? How long do you live for? But the important thing is I'm maintaining it. I am maintaining my 200 pounds. Now, I may gain another 2 or 3 or 4 pounds, whatever it may be. Sure, fine, no big deal. You apply the technique, that one thing you got to do. I reapply that, and I can lose it within a couple of weeks. It's no big deal. So that's how you maintain it. So we teach you how to maintain it. We teach you how to lose it. When you do gain it, we're all going to gain. So anyways, I don't want to keep on gabbing around. If you're interested, go to, I got a sore shoulder. Go to the website, loseweightforlife.com. And you're going to end up being going, damn, this is awesome. It's fast. It's cheap. It works. It works. Finally, something out there actually works. I got tired of being screwed by the weight loss industry. The weight loss industry is a money-grabbing corporation, many corporations. I don't want to name names. You know how they all are. You know the names for all these people. They make money on you failing at gaining weight or losing weight. That's how they make their money. That's why the weight loss industry is like $200 billion a year. Because they keep on telling you, hey, you want to lose weight, you got to pay me all this money. Yeah, well, the insurance companies got, they caught on to this and go, we're not going to pay for you anymore. I went to my doctor and he goes, we're not paying for it. You got to sign out there. Once you apply for the weight loss from the insurance company, then they will deny it. He goes, we're not going to redone it. We're not going to redo it anymore. You're on your own. The insurance companies want nothing to do with it. The weight loss industry, they get you. I'm going to stop talking here in a minute. They're going to get you into the low cost. You see that on TV all the time. For $59 or whatever it may be per month, you can start the program. What they don't tell you, if you listen carefully, you can probably hear them say it, or it might be that they start you off at a very low dose, like 1.5 milligrams, whatever it may be. You start you off at a low. That's the lowest dose, the lowest price. But then they keep on increasing it, and that's when the cost comes in, and that's when the trouble started coming in. So check out other videos. Check out the side effects. Check out the lawsuits. And, hey, for $79, and you got nothing to lose. You got $79. It's no big deal. $79. So I'm going to go off now because I've been gabbing too much. I got to figure out how to shut this thing off. And I hope to hear from you. I hope you buy my program, and I want to hear your comments. And maybe we can, do something online live with some of these comments. I don't know. We'll try it, and let's see if we can figure this thing out. It's good talking to you. Take care. How do we shut this thing off, Dennis? I have no idea. We'll figure it out eventually, people. We'll figure it out. I'm back. I'm back. End stream. That's it right there. End it. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. Thank you.